If you're new here, my name is Linden Houston, and welcome to the channel. Once you come here, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. In today's video, I will be showing you how to make a tomato rice, and then I'm going to make a vegetarian to go with it, which that's personal preference. So sit back, relax, do enjoy this video. Okay, so here I have some rice. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna give this a bit of wash for the time being. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the rice first. Remove the lid. So what I have here, we get our garlic ready. I'm gonna use probably half an onion in this. Today I'll be cooking some tomato rice. I make some tomato soup yesterday, and the remaining of the soup, instead of throwing it away, I'm gonna make some tomato soup, and then I'm gonna cook some mushroom, peppers with cabbage, kind of a vegetarian. So once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. So I'm just checking in the fridge now for some spring onion. So I'm just gonna strip these and then give them a bit of wash. All right. Now we're good to go. Thank you very much. So I'm using a red onion. Now, whatever onion you have, you can go ahead and use that. I'm using about half of this tomato. Red pepper. So all that is personal preference. Now, when you're making your tomato rice, you can make it the way you love it. So basically, I'm just doing it the way I will enjoy it. I have some stuff in the oven. I'm going in with a bit of olive oil. Let's be generous with that. Olive oil, 1 bay leaf. I'm going to use about 2 cloves of garlic in this. How you doing? You all right? Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the channel. We have some spring onion here. Remember I was saying I'm working on my tomato rice. Very important. Start seasoning. Start seasoning from early out. So this is my base here. I have a little bit of tomato paste or tomato puree. Doesn't really matter. So I have my tomato left here of my soup from yesterday. So this is what I'm using rather than throw it away. You know, when you blend out your tomato soup, this is what left when you strain it off. So I'm not going to throw it away. So this is going to turn into a rice dish. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Daniela. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. All right. Now I want some heat in this. I'm going with some chili. And I want some butter in this. If you don't like butter, that's fine. Don't put it in yours. After that, paprika. Going with some lovely smoked paprika in this. Now I have my rice washed over the other side. So I'm going to bring my rice over now. It's already washed and drained. I'm going to pour it straight in. Now, when I'm cooking, I cook a little bit different from many other people. So, you know, my cooking technique is going to be different. So basically I'm just stirring in the tomato in the rice. The technique I'm using is kind of like when you start making a risotto. All right, so I'm gonna add a bit of rice, water to this little by little. So that's the techniques I'm using in this. We're gonna add some more season to this. I'll go pour some more water over this. You notice straight away it started to boil. Tastes lovely, very nice. Put some more water. I don't want it too shelly, and I don't want it too soft either. So I'm gonna put him over there on low flame. Let him go on simmer. Now I'm gonna turn this down and work on my vegetarian option. Just gonna pop a lid on that. Okay, so we'll let the rice go on simmer. So now we're gonna work on what I'm gonna have with the rice. So this is gonna be kind of a little bit different because I will be cooking the cabbage down, then take it off, put it into a container, and then cook the mushroom, then combine them. So that's the technique I'm going for. Put a little bit of seasoning down. That's personal preference, you don't have to do that. Bit of garlic in. We're gonna put some of the onion down. So then we're gonna cut our cabbage. I'm gonna do it a little bit fine. So I'm gonna layer this over this. So I'm just gonna cook the cabbage through first, and then we're gonna work on the mushroom. Get some seasoning. A little bit of paprika. And some black pepper over this. Bit of butter. Gonna tip a little bit of water in this. Put the lid on. And then I'm gonna cut some peppers which I want to go in this. I don't need much, just to give it a bit of color. Yeah, so that should be enough for the time being. So we're gonna set that aside. The mushroom, I'm just gonna slice them like this. Welcome to the channel, everyone. If you're new here, my name is Linden Houston. Once it comes in, please double tap on the screen, the thumbs up live, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. Okay, so that's the mushroom. Mushroom look like it's a lot, but guess what? Once you start cook it, just start to shrink. So the cabbage, I want the cabbage to be a little bit soft. I'm going to check the rice now. So because of the pot I'm using, I know how to work this pot, so you'd have to get him from the corner. Very important. Tip a little bit more water in him. What I'm going to do with the rice, I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to put a piece of thin film over it, because I want him steamed properly till all the grains like popped. Rice pan here. When doing this, you have to be careful, because sometimes the steam come under. You don't want the steam come under. Steam come under and burn you. And then we're going to put back this over it. I'm going to tip a little bit more water in this. I don't like my cabbage, like cooked cabbage. I don't like when it's a little bit hardish. Give him a bit of taste. Make sure check if you need any little bit more season. Okay, while that in, I will use another pot. So I'm gonna sort the mushroom out in that. I tell you, it's cold outside. Morning, Nick. Morning, Nick. Thank you. Geo. Welcome. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I have stuff in the oven. Outside it's freezing, but I tell you, because I've been cooking from this morning, I make some lovely desserts. Just look out what's coming on the channel. I have a dessert which I make, chocolate mousse, but proper chocolate mousse. I'm not telling you about some little play around chocolate mousse, like the right way. So, you know, once you subscribe, and you'll get the notification once that comes out. I haven't edited yet. Yeah, so when I finish, still have to do some work today otherwise. All right, so I have onion in that and a bit of garlic. And the reason why I put them first, most chefs don't put the garlic and the onion first, or the garlic, because it tends to burn. But if you watch it, if you just keep an eye on it, you'll be fine. Start season. Make sure you start your season from early out. Even the oil, the onion, the garlic. Give them a bit of season. And watch this. Your mushroom in. See that? So there's a thing with mushroom at once you shrink, you can't over season it. So it's better. I'm gonna wait until it's cooked through. Then I start seasoning again, because they're funny. They absorb salt very easily. Pepper, it's not a problem. Put a little extra black pepper on it. They absorb the salt very quick. So you have to be careful when you're doing that. Bit of paprika over this. At the moment, I have the oven on. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. So I'm working on the mushroom and no pressure on that. You'll be surprised if you cook the mushroom properly. You see that? If you cook it properly, I'm telling you. It's like, example, yesterday my wife cooked some lovely breakfast yesterday. And I'm telling you, the mushroom, you cook it good, tastes like meat. Watch the peppers in that. And just put the peppers in the middle there. If you notice, I make a space and put the peppers in it. And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil, you know, just to saute the peppers a little bit. Peppers, I'm going to put a little bit of seasoning over it. Little bit of mix, all-purpose, which I made up, and just a little bit of pepper and salt. Not much. And once I see they start to, saute up a bit, I'm just gonna turn it. Okay, now I'm gonna give them a bit of turn. Remember, I need to put the cabbage over this, but I want everything to catch it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna take my finger on the mushroom, see if it need more season. So the mushroom could take a little bit of something. So today this is just like a vegetarian. But I have chicken over there. I put a chicken in there earlier. Okay. So the thing is, the mushroom, this is ready. Just gonna set them here. The thing what I'm waiting for is the cabbage, because I want my cabbage to be soft. I don't want him too hard. You don't want to eat the thing on your own like animal eat it. I don't like it too crunchy. But that's personal preference. Welcome to the channel, everyone. Welcome. Jackie Herbert. Morning, Jackie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So that's my cabbage. You see how the cabbage look? So this is exactly what I want. So before I start cook, I make sure know in my head what I need, what I want. So I'm going to put this over it now. So this is cabbage with mushroom. See that? Nice. So this, you can eat this with even two dumplings. You can eat this with dumpling. You can even eat this with a roti. Tell you, my mouth running water already. Okay. So we have the rice here. We're going to check the rice. Now, be careful when you're taking this off, because the steam coming out of this, I'm telling you. So I'm going to use a fork to test the rice. All right, so this finish. So I'm going to put it over there. So this is my tomato rice now. As I said, I don't want him too soft. I tell you, it's good when you have tool. I like to use this and go around the side, because this pot, very, very good pot, I'm telling you, but you have to watch it. Let me just try the rice. Wow. Very nice. A couple more minutes on the rice here. I'm going to put some water around the edge. As I said, this pot, you can't play games with this pot. Serious pot. Any wrong move, everything turn in a mess. But if you do it right, use it right, you'll be fine. A couple of minutes on that, and that's done. You know, sometimes me I like to eat a little bit different. I like variety. So, you know, me with this, I feel for a little bit roti, even 2 roti, and I'm nice. If I can make 2 roti, I'm good to go. How much? Probably 1. Yeah, I don't need more than that. 2. Because I'm telling you, you know what? Because this with that, fantastic. I'm still gonna need a little bit more flour. Watch this. Anybody don't know how to make roti, or some people call it ciabatta bread? Watch this. Quick and easy. Now this, I'm making this for myself. Very easy. For me, it's easy. All right. Olive oil in that. Now you need hot water on this. Let me clean this a little bit because I'm gonna need this to roll this out as quick as possible, and then I'm gonna need my flat pan. Notice that's hot water I'm putting over this. So what's this do? It's helped to cook out the gluten as quick as possible. Because remember, this is not going into the oven. I have some stuff in the oven. I have some schnitzels in the oven. See this? I'm feeling the consistency. This is where you have to be careful. So now, I need to put more water on this, and then start knead. So if you want to make a quick roti, you know, this is a excellent step to follow. Okay, if you want to know when your dough is ready, you see this? The bowl is clean. Okay, so I'm saying I need, just follow me very careful. This techniques, very important. Just watch this. Then I'm gonna put it back like this. Very simple. See that? Put them back together. All right, if you want to use a bigger rolling pin, that's no problem at all. Just gonna take a little bit of flour on this. Little bit of flour. Now I'm gonna go for the big boy rolling pin. Rather than use a small one. You can use a small one. If that's what you have, just use what you have. Just use what you have. Watch this. Flick him over. I just keep turning him. Just let the rolling pin do the job. Once it comes in, ladies and gentlemen, please do thumbs up the live and feel free to subscribe. All right. The thing is, the thinner you get this, is the better it is. So as thin as possible, you can roll this out. It's better for you. So watch. So I'm getting it as thin as possible. You know, all along. I think this one is hot and ready, but won't take long. So I'm stretching it now. You see, if you make the dough good and you stretch it like this, what will happen? It won't get damaged. So that's a sign that you have a good roti dough. See that? So I'm just stretching it. So you have to make sure this is hot enough, because what I'm looking for is the bubble coming up in this. All right, I'm going to drop him on because I need that bubble, the little bubbles to start floating up. And the thing is, you have to set yourself up also. You're going to need oil and a plate. So let me just swap this over here. Bit of oil. And the next one, just going to roll the next one out. You see that? That's the bubble I'm telling you about. Need to come up when you're doing it. Very important. Watch the bubbles. Just watch the bubbles coming up over there. You need to see that. Then we're going to flick him over. And we don't want him overcooked either. Just make sure you don't overcook him. Be very careful. You see like this, just take him off. Don't bother play around with it too much. And we have one last one now. And then that's it. So get some butter or olive oil. You need that over this. Very important. Just the moment you take it off, get some butter or olive oil over this. Butter, olive oil. If you notice, I don't put any oil. You don't want any oil on that. So that's why you see I'm watching it. If you put oil on it, it's going to start smoke. So we're going to drop the next one on now. Stretch him out a little bit. Okay. So finish with this. So you're seeing the bubbles coming up on this one already. Look at that. We haven't seen outside look bright, ladies and gentlemen. I'm telling you, I'm happy for the little sunshine because over here, the weather is a little bit rough. See that? You don't want to cook that no more, so just turn him off. Get some oil over it. There you go. That's your roti. You want to know if your roti is good? Watch this. See that? That's a sign that you make it properly. All right? The rice, I guarantee 100% the rice is ready now. It's good to go. So we're going to remove this off. As I said, you see this rice, this pot? Lovely pot, I'm telling you. I love using it. But if it falls in the hands of the wrong person, they will make bad of it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. All right, the next thing we're going to do now, we're going to execute. I like to present my dish a little bit different, so it's that time. We're going to deal with this now on an Olympic level. All right, so you can serve this however you want to serve it. Me, I'm just going to put a bit of butter and aromatic in here. So I'm making this mine. So this Linden. So however you want to do it, please feel free. No pressure at all. If you want to just chuck it on a plate, just do it. It's not going to bother me. You have to please yourself at times, you know what I mean? All right. So here's how I'm going to do this, yeah? This, that, done. Simple as that. And then we're going to get a spoon. And however you want to serve this, let me check my oven. As I said, I have things in the oven, I have something I want to show you guys, but please, I don't want nobody to start crying. Thank you very much, Louise. Listen, I'm going to show you a chicken, but nobody start crying. Well, if you start crying, I'm not going to cry with you guys. Look at this. This was in the oven today. I baked this earlier. Look at this. Look at this. See that? This here is like gold dust, I'm telling you, man. Look at that. Look at that. So I do that earlier today. So let me finish up our this mushroom tomato rice. So this is how we're doing it. We're taking this straight to the Olympic. I like to cheer myself on, because you have to cheer your own self on. So if somebody else come and cheer you on, you're getting extra. My convection oven coming on. All right. So now, look at that. Watch this. This is hot, but as a chef, baker, I can bear the heat for a certain amount of time. So, you see that? Good. Look at that. And if you want to do another one, you see, with this, you can serve this, like this. We're gonna get another plate. However you want to serve it. Put him on the plate here. You want one or the two of them. Put him on a plate. Get a ramekin. And we're gonna put some of the thing, because we're not gonna do it rustic, we're just slap it onto the plate. We're gonna deal with this in a professional level. Look at that. See that? And you have that. You can either turn this in like this, which when you do that, you have it flush towards the plate like this. Look, you have that like that. And then, now, if you said you want it rustic now, I'll take the rustic one. Tomato rice. Because I think you're all crying for my chicken. Look at this. You're all crying for my chicken. Where's my other knife? Okay. All right. So we're just gonna do him like this. Tomato rice. Bit of oven, jerk chicken with that. We're gonna clean up the side of this a little bit. And watch hear the mushroom come again with the cabbage. See that? Look at this. We're just gonna put that on the side here. We're just taking our time. We're not gonna slap it on. Everything gone. Even the juice gone. Take some of the, this is like the juice of the jerk chicken, so put some of this over it. Look at that. Now, talk to me now. You seen that? We call that the Olympic level. So that's how I'm taking it to the next level. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do find value in this content, if you like what I've just done, or love what I've just done, please do like, share, subscribe, do leave positive comment. Now, for those who are always tuning in, I normally give you a close-up shot, so look out for the close-up shot. That's the chicken I've done earlier, and that's the rice here, tomato rice, nice and spicy. Look at that, man. This is a cut above the rest. Bit of oven jerk chicken, tomato rice, some sauteed mushroom with cabbage, and over here you have the vegetarian. For who love vegetarian. Yeah, yes, Nick. Yeah, man, cool. And over here you have the roti, and then on the other side here, bit of the cabbage and the mushroom. Don't worry, I'll sort you out, Nick. Don't worry, I have something for you. Ladies and gentlemen, peace be unto you. It's a pleasure having you coming on to the live. If you haven't yet subscribed, please do subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the day.